The week of practices leading up to the 2021 Reese's Senior Bowl are all over. It was a great 3 days of practice and drills, with plenty of players on a pair of loaded rosters flashing throughout. All that's left now is the Senior Bowl itself. Most years the game itself is really more of an exhibition for fans, and the NFL only shows little interest. Ordinarily the various coaching staffs, scouts, and executives of the 30 teams not coaching the game would be on their way back to their facilities to get ready for the scouting combine. But this year things could well be different and we could see much more focus on the Senior Bowl game. With the combine cancelled and many prospects having opted out of the 2020 season, the NFL's opportunities to get eyes on these young men are much more limited than in a normal year. For some of these players, this will be their first live football since the 2019 season and could provide a valuable metric on where they stand in their development. We know from the New York Giants' previous draft classes that they scout the Senior Bowl quite heavily, so it is entirely possible, even likely, that there will be at least one future Giant on the field. Unfortunately, the two top prospects on the property, DeVonta Smith and Najee Harris, won't be playing in the game due to injury. Likewise, the status of Alabama QB Mac Jones, Central Michigan WR D'wayne Eskridge, Wake Forest WR Sage Surratt, and North Carolina LB Chazz Surratt are all uncertain for the game. They were among the players who suffered various dings and injuries over the course of the week of practice. As of this writing, we don't know whether they will take part in the game or stay on the sidelines out of caution. How to watch Game Time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 p.m. Central TV channel. NFL Network players to watch Amari Rodgers WR, Clemson, American team. Everyone will already be watching Florida receiver Kadarius Toney, so I wanted to call a bit of attention to Rodgers here. He performed as well as Toney in many of the drills during practices, and deserves the spot. While he doesn't quite have Toney's electric speed, Rodgers is still quick, fast, and looks to be a solid route runner. Considering Clemson's track record with receivers, he definitely bears watching. Nico Collins WR, Michigan national team. Collins proved to be more than just another big body in practices. He showed surprisingly good movement skills in drills, as well as the ability to make full use of his size and catch radius. It's also notable that Collins showed good ball skills, tracking and adjusting well, as well as a good rapport with his quarterback to present a clean target and work back to the ball. Austin Watkins Jr. WR, UAB American team. Watkins was one of the really pleasant surprises of the American team's practices. An under-the-radar small school prospect, Watkins Jr.